The place isn't on fire, which is good. Ordinarily, you'd think that assumed, but I have children, and so you can't just assume that the place isn't going to be on fire. But I've got some interesting little things to show you today. I've got opals mostly. So this is an opal, in case you hadn't realised what opals were. Just going to get it to shine in an appropriately blingy fashion. Come on, bling, 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 bling. Bling, bling, oh, why don't you give me a call? Do, 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 do. There we go. Bling, 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 bling. Blingity, bling, bling, blingity, bling, 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 bling. I can do this all day. Bling, 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 bling. I could probably do popcorn all day as well. Do, 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 do. We're not doing that. All right, so I thought I'd show you something interesting because whilst we're also doing opals, I'm also trying to make jewelry. And listen, I have found very little in the way of how to recover materials from electrical goods, but I do know, and everyone agrees, there is a lot of gold and a lot of silver in these things. And I'm just going to show you something very quickly about PCBs. This is a lighting strip from the back of a TV. All right, watch this. Actually, watch from another one, because that one's not going to work as well as the other ones. Have I even got one of those ones? No, I haven't. Well, watch me go and get a more appropriate one. Right, so watch me do the world's worst impression of a Star Wars movie ever, okay? So, you know, it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and there was a thing. Dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, bum. Bum ba-da-da-dum ba-da-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da bum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Okay, that's a lighting strip from a oh, someone's turned the lawnmower on. Yay. That's a lighting strip from the back of a TV. And I'm going to show you something interesting. I'm just going to snap a bit off for you. Oh, cool. All right. Hopefully this will work straight away first go. So what you can do with these things is this. You just pull, and you can see that this copper backing just comes straight off. Now that's pretty cool. There you go. The cool thing about this one is there's two things that you can know about this. There's your copper backing. That's not very much copper, but it's a little. So that's good. And that's about $10 US a kilo at the moment. So we flip it over, we do this, snap this like this, and this is the most fun ever. Ding! Right, and you've got to figure out which way it goes. Went the wrong way. But you can do exactly the same thing with this. I've messed it up, but hey, who cares? Pull that bit. You usually use a pair of pliers. I'm using my hands at the moment. So there's some bits away, but whilst we're on this bit that I've failed to get off, if we just pop this off here, I at least know one little bit about it. Come on, get off. Well, you can actually see it. Zoom right in on it. Zoom right in on it. So this is the emitter, and I'm reasonably certain, if you have a look at that tiny little flash there, I do believe that's silver. So it'd take a lot of effort to get that, because that's about $2 US a gram at the moment. But if you wanted to get silver for jewelry, there it is. And also, this also does the same thing on the front. Hopefully I can get it to work this time around. I'm breaking it in the middle so that at least one side will do something. Here we go. Yoink. There it goes. I'm not going to spend all my time doing that. Now, that's interesting, I know. But why would I even bother explaining that to you if I'm just recovering a little bit of copper and maybe a little bit of silver? And it's because of this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that ain't silver. That's gold. Now, I'd love to tell you what circuit board that's from, but I can't. I probably wouldn't anyway, because it's probably a silly idea. But basically, what you can do, this is probably one of the easiest gold recoveries you can do. Unless, of course, you're doing it live on a live stream, in which case it becomes monumentally difficult. there's several ways in which you can do it. These things are silver. This stuff here is gold. So I'll just go and snap the gold section. Come on, snap. Man, the moment you decide to do it on a live stream, it becomes monumentally difficult. I'll try to snap this bit. I'll snap this bit off, actually. Right. That bit's snapped off. Hopefully something will come away. I have another way of recovering it, by the way. That's why it's not looking all the best. But if you have no other ways of recovering it, you can just snap here. And there you go. You've got your end here. You've got an end there, and hopefully it's very delicate, so sometimes it breaks. I'm just trying to get it. I'll try and snap it off again. There we go, finally. Got a bit that's going a little bit better than the normal run. So now I can just pull that piece off like so. When it turns a corner is when it goes a cropper, because as malleable as it is, sometimes doesn't work well. There we go. All right. So now I have my very own chunk of gold here, just off a circuit board. It's actually quite easy to recover. So I'm going to put that in with the rest of my gold. Now, what I've determined from this particular set is that there are other materials available, and it's very hard to go online and find out what materials are sitting within all of these circuit boards. And my goal specifically is, I've got opals here, so maybe exhibit A here. Exhibit A here is an opal. Not a good one, but it's just an opal. You get the general idea. Thanks for the like, whoever did that. If you have an opal and gold and silver, then perhaps you might have a means by which you can start making jewelry. And that's where I'm trying to lead my goose chase. Now, the other thing that I can point out here is that, as confirmed, but I'm pretty certain these plates that the solder goes onto are actually made from silver. I could be wrong about that. But getting those is relatively easy as well. So, it's just a case of tin snips. And you have a decision to make here, which thing you want to recover more. Because you'll notice that this is connecting to gold. So let's zoom in on that. So you see I've cut neatly through those. Now those are silver and they're bound onto some copper connectors. So they're not pure, but you can get them. There's one. I've just pulled it out. One on its own. You can see mostly copper, but the ends are silver. So that's there's your silver end there. So do that with enough of these things and you have a supply of silver, you have a supply of gold. You can either sell it at the market, which is actually quite good at the moment, or you can make it into jewelry, which is what I'm hoping to do. But wish me luck on that, because I haven't gotten a marketable quantity of this stuff yet. So I need to first get a marketable quantity before I do it. But I thought I'd show you what I was up to. I thought that was interesting. Now we're going to move on to the opals. When Collaboration of Curiosities comes on, I think I'm going to show her that. So you're going to see that again. Okay. So what have we got here? We're going to determine what our order of play is going to be. First things first, I'll just give it a quick rub down. Bit of paper towel here. There we go, look at that. Nice little piece of artwork there. I'm going to do this thing, zoom in on it. Oh, quite dusty. That is a knobby, and there is absolutely no guarantee there's anything in it. So we're going to just basically play lotto with the knobby. That'll be a lot of fun as far as I'm concerned. This one here is a piece of lightning ridge. And this one here is got a little bit of colour in it. You can see all the colour. So that one a little bit of a burl, I reckon. So we've got those guys. We've also got this guy who's sitting around, but there's also some other one, and I'm going to try and find it. It shouldn't be that hard to find because it's enormous. Here it is. Several carats. I'm actually going to weigh this bad boy before we cut it because I want to find out how much is there. Now, as you can see, that seam of opal compared to the size of the opal itself is absolutely nothing. So you can only expect 10% at that to be the carat weight of your gem. But still, we're just going to pretend that it's huge, all right? That makes it more fun. As we cut it away, it'll get smaller and smaller. You probably know the drill. Well, someone knows the drill. They're using one. Okay, so let me just pump up this and we'll spray down the area. Right. It's not like I've done nothing. I've been very busy today. I have a job that I work at. Which I work very hard at. And also, this whole business actually had a minor breakdown, and so I had to repair it before I went online. And also I thought I'll do that interesting thing about the circuit boards and stuff. And in order to do that, I had to find a circuit board that contained gold. It was a bit harder than you might expect. Who thought that finding random gold that people have thrown away might be difficult? So at any rate, zooming out a little bit, let's see how this new arrangement works, this blessed arrangement. Does it go? There we go. We'll lean it down a bit. There we go. So that looks good. The artwork is brilliant, i.e. the opals that I've got in the background. One day we'll cut that decoration opal at the back, but I think my general idea is that I will keep that at the back because I think that when people are cycling through their screens and they see a pretty little opal at the back there, they might go, "Oh, look at that bling. I think I'll look at this channel." So that's the general idea there. I will be getting a, I've lost my train of thought. Completely derailed. We'll cut this first. I'll be getting a scale. That's what I was going to say. I'll be getting a scale. Oh, 2 likes. Thank you very much. So this guy's going to happen first. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to not have any airs of expectation here, because this is literally a random piece of opal that may or may not have color in it. And the chances are that it doesn't have color are greater than the chances that it does have color. If it doesn't have color, what we'll do is we'll get this opal here and cut it very quickly into a gem, because this is definitely a gem. Yay, blingity, 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 bling. So that's all right. We can do that. But having fun playing with the... Oh dear, I didn't mean this. I'm sorry. Having fun playing with your knobby. I genuinely did not mean to say that, because that's just what they're called. Yeah, having fun playing with this. This is my idea of fun, just finding out if this has got opal in it. Here we go. Turning it on, turning the water on. First things first, I'm just going to round it a bit. Now, when you round it, what you also manage to do is you get a chance to look at a clean edge of it, so you get an idea if there is actually going to be something in the knobby or not. You don't always get that impression, but sometimes you do. I'm also going to carve it in a bit because I noticed that bit's a bit sandy. Getting rid of sand is always good. And I'll just roll the edges in, because I'm just going to assume that it's good, even if it's not. Remember, there's a 90% chance that this is not good. So, and just so you know, if it ends up being an absolutely fantastic gem, it was a fluke. It was a complete fluke. I did not somehow divine that there would be a gem within this opal. I am fully expecting there not to be, but I am hopeful that there will be. That's enough of the anticipation over with. Let's just get rid of most of the issues that are in the opal itself. So the reason why we do this is because you don't want to get rid of issues once you cleared a lot of the gem opal away. That'll waste you time and resources and probably money because you'll have a small opal. It's good to know where the opal actually is and where the sand is and where the twain meets. Right. Right. Now I've cleared most of the sand away, which is good. But the not so good news is I've cleared most of the sand away and there hasn't been that much of an indication that there's anything precious in there. Bit of a shame, but oh well. So I'm going in now. As Justin says, I don't want to steal his catchphrase. I'll say something like, bombs away, tally-ho, over the top. Well, I'll just do what I do. That's probably better. No, it didn't. Mostly, anyway. I learned it was a total fire ban yesterday, so, you know. Luckily, there's no video evidence. The good news is that that's actually an enclosed fire, so it's actually legal, even if it doesn't look it. Okay, so once again, I'm sick of saying this, but there is just the hint, the suggestion of some colour here, so I'm going to keep grinding away madly to try and get something to happen here. I'm going to flip the other side and hopefully maybe there's something on the other side. Gildy, in case you're interested, it's just a random knobby. Oh, you hit the like button too, I see. Thank you. Okay, my professional opinion says that probably nothing will come of this, but I'm not a professional, so who knows? I'm seeing nothing from any angle. So what I'll do is I'll slice it straight down the middle now. And I'll slice it straight... Oh, hang on for a second. Okay, don't get all excited because there's probably nothing, but there is just a patch of what sometimes ends up as colour. So I'm just going to very carefully skirt around that and see if I can coax it into some colour. Don't hold your breath or anything because I don't think it's going to do it, but you know, you've got to give it the best chance possible. Let's have a look. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. And there it goes. Alright, let's just cut it down the middle and see what we get. I'll cut it at an angle at the very least so that we get another facet. Right, let's have a look. Don't hold your breath. Nothing. I'll put it in the sun tomorrow and we'll see what it looks like, but I think you'll find we've got nothing. One knobby down, a million billion to go. As an aside, I cut this yesterday just after I finished the stream and it was a completely unlikely looking opal and it had stuff in it, so I'm happy with that. I'll quickly finish this off. May have to cut the end. Yeah, I'll cut the discoloured part off. I'm happy with this opal because it came from literally nowhere. It was a completely discoloured opal, nothing there to say it was colourful. And yet it was. So no. At this point in time, it should be saying something inspirational about positive attitude and keep going and yay to you. I'm going to put it into a wall poster and you can look at it. It'll have a giant word which barely fits the scenario, like inspiration. When you see an opal that others don't. Something like that. Let's zoom in and have a look at our inspiration. There, see? There's a lot of inspiration in there. Look at all that inspiration. Yay! Inspiration! Yeah, there's more greens than purples in this, by the way. Regardless of what you're seeing on the live stream. Nice little opal, that. I'll pop that over into the to be done pile. Yay. And we'll also do this one quickly too. I'll keep the zoom in because it's quite a small opal. I do apologise, I have to use the front of the wheel because it's so small. I have to make sure. I'll try and work out how to make it more cinematic one day. So we need to come up with another random word to put onto the poster for this one. There we go. So look at that one. Beautiful little one. I'll just clean up the back. So the inspirational poster here will be courage, I reckon. Just because you're a crappy little opal doesn't mean that you can't be colourful. Oh, doesn't that sound like I'm going to go out and conquer the world now? Yeah. Oh, hang on, I've got to stay on the live stream. That's a good one. All right, so let's have some fun. We're moving on to stones which aren't necessarily going to yield. That's the fun, really. This may or may not come up with something good. What I can tell you is there's some red there. I don't know if that red is associated with cracking or colour. So that's where the fun is. The suspense is killing me. Let's find out. I'm going straight to the colour this time around because I want to know what I'm working with. We've got an odd shaped opal here. You can see how odd its shape is. And so I really need to know what the opal is doing before I cut off the rest of it. If it's not doing anything, I will be flicking it contemptuously to the side, as I am wont to do. What I might do is I'll zoom out a bit so you can see, you know. Okay, so if this particular opal bombs, at least you can look at that colourful green there. So, you know, yay, everyone wins. Okay, so this end here is doing us no good whatsoever. Some interesting things to note about this is that there's black opal in the middle. Look at that. Zooming in. Right. That might not look like much to anyone, but those who are in the know understand that if there's black opal there and there's colour here, if that colour extends into the black, then you have a money stain. So I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. Yeah, there, I reckon. That looks like a good zoom for it. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. I'm already rolling it. Pre-rolled. We've got colour, we've got colour, we've got colour. We've got good colour. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that colour for the time being. Not just to annoy people. Where's the colour going to go? You know, that's not important. We've got to make sure that the opal is stable and we get as much opal as possible. I'm happy to get straight to the chase because I hate those YouTube videos which always say, did you know why bread is round or something like that? Before we go into that, we'll talk about the history of bread. Shut up! I don't like those sorts of videos, so I'm happy to give you the action as it unfolds. Now this is interesting. The action as it unfolds is this sandy layer here. What I'm going to have to do is cut it at this layer and then try and carefully excoriate the sand. This is a development I was not happy with. Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to perfect a recipe, so if you could be cruel and mean to me, that would be lovely.
Okay.
Some of these are burnt.
All right. Well, I'm kind of cutting an opal now.
I can hand feed you.
No, we're just doing this.
Okay.
Just, I'll eat them in a minute. Remind me to eat whatever she's got me. Okay. YouTube will remind me because like they. Yep. Sorry about that. Right, back to the drama here. So I've been able to clear the sand there, but the colour is... Oh, no, the colour's fine. The colour is okay for the time being. Let's just get that piece of sand done. Let's get that piece of sand done. Can we... Yep, good. That sand's done. This sand, I think what we're going to have to do is just make a cut, I think. Yeah, we'll cut through here. Right, there might be something good here, so we'll just try and retain it. Let's have a look what we've got in the side view. So, good that we'd cut it on the side because I'll show you what we've got here. That sand goes all the way through. So what we'll do here is we will cut along that sand line. That's a very good save, yeah. And what I've noticed is that I also cut here, and you'll notice that that's actually confluent with that. So obviously, oh, for the love of Mike, hang on. Now, that's just something I say for the love of Mike. I don't know why. I think I read it in a book somewhere. Anywho, so what we're going to do is we're going to try really hard to get this piece of sand out of the opal. We might get 2 opals out of it, so, you know, wish me luck. I don't believe I've done anything too disgraceful to the opal yet. But I do confess that some of my cutting hasn't been on the money recently. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's have a look at this. Then we have to work out if it's worth it, because imagine if that colour goes away. Huh. See, I'm seeing no evidence of colour in this fragment, right? Seeing it's so close to the opal proper, you'd think it would be there. Hang on, there it is. Just here. It's the tiniest hint of colour. Probably facing it a bit differently too. Okay. Not all that great, but we'll try this bit here. All right, let's get to the colour. Let's see if we can get some. Okay. Sorry to add to the suspense, but I'll just clean up the back here. There is some colour here, so this might be the front if it's too good. It'll be like you saw it here first. Alright, let's just see what happens. Come on, colour. You know what to do. Alright, we've got a little bit of colour there, but it's not great. Let's see if we can get some more out. Well, I was more excited than that prior to this, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get out of it. I'm going to roll the edges in so that we've got an excuse to go deeper than we should. Yeah, I think this opal just had a little bit of colour there and then it just gave up the ghost. Roll the corners in too to try and give it the best chance possible. Right, what have we got? We have got the smallest amount of colour possible. I will turn this into a stone because it is colourful. Ah, the rest, oh, dinner, yar. I be eating me dinner. Right. Right. That be the back done, yar. It's another what Pulitzer would refer to as an eye stone for those playing at home. I forgot to watch Pulitzer's latest. Should do that.
Dad, just so you're aware, the sangria is empty because I used it for cooking, not because I'm an alcoholic.
Okay. You heard that, everyone? She's an alcoholic. Okay. Now. It's going to be in a sort of a drop shape. No, that's all. Not too bad. Not too good. Let's have a look. I have to get it really close to that black to get it to shine, and get it too far you just get a black opal, which is not the right kind of black opal. Very similar to a black eye. Not too bad. What I'll do is I'll polish it up and we'll see what it looks like. But that, it's not looking too good, I'll give you that. Okay. Which other ones shall we be working on? This one here. This one here might be a good one. The reason I'm going straight in like this is because of the sand. There's just this sand layer that I noted, and there's also some colour, so hopefully I'm doing the right thing. I could just be crazy. Well, I know I am crazy, but You need to have a very special like emergency get bird back into cage measure. It's been easy recently because the vet has decreed no food for my birds. Well, not no food, but much reduced. Just chuck a couple of seeds in the cage and boom, in they go. It's interesting how it seems like I'm silently judging Gilly for everything that he does. I'm not. He's a great bloke. Actually, the internet being what it is, I can't guarantee that he's actually a bloke. I'm just assuming he is, which it could be a good or a bad assumption. I don't know. I've been caught out by that before. But net anonymity means that at least we get to treat people equally. Okay, let's have a look what we've got here. Now, just warning everybody, I am going to go and grab a scale in a few minutes once this opal is done, because I want to weigh this guy. I want to weigh this guy here before we get started on it. We can weigh a few other things if we want to as well. I don't know. A match. Welcome to the Weighing Things channel. Everyone's oh so happily watching the Weighing Things channel. If I was doing that, I would promise to make it interesting somehow. This match is 150 billionth the weight of a sun. I can hardly wait for that one. No matter where I go, this thing seems to produce another chunk of sand for me to clear out. If this were the Sand Excavators channel, excellent. We're not, we're Opals. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of the sand before I worry about the colour. Now, there is colour here. There's some colour right here. But if I have to cut through all of the sand to get to it, then, oh well. Don't worry, we'll get some colour. Maybe that one. I think there's colour in that one. We'll find out in a minute. Maybe I can snap this. Yay! Now see the full extent of what I'm up against. Well, we've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is the sand is gone. Bad news is the opal's gone too. Well, that was fun. Everyone, roll up, watch me turn an opal to dust. Okay. I'm gonna cut a nice gem. If it's the last thing I ever do, gonna cut a nice gem. I admit 90% of the time has been cutting poo. You got to give me a break because I did only just start with the lyrics of that song, so it's not exactly the lyrical masterpiece of Bohemian Rhapsody, but you know, I'm sure we'll get there. Here's the subtle art of cutting an opal, not the book. Being able to just cut away at the bits which require the cutting without actually getting into the precious, which is sometimes not as easy as it looks. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just doing a relief cut, as in like a relief map. So I can see that there are certain things, certain features, which may reveal some precious opal. Now that's all well and good. I'll zoom in on this. That's all well and good, but there's just a little bit of I'm worried about it. Yeah, see over here there's that brown material. I'll just give that a bit of a zhoosh here, and we'll see how far that brown material goes to. So we might be able to get rid of it. Well, that's the classic, not a mistake, that's a feature. Accidentally cut way too much off, and it worked out quite well for me. So there's that, there's that, there's that. Now I'm noticing that there seems to be a pattern to that, doesn't it? It looks like this could be a piece of wood opal. That looks like what you'd call xylem going up the... Imagine that this is a cutaway of a stem, and you can see the outside here is where the bark of the tree would be, where my finger is, and in the middle here is where the middle of the tree would be. So I think that's what we're looking at. Could just be me seeing, you know, Mother Mary in some toast or something. Because unfortunately, we as human beings are very good at identifying patterns, but we don't necessarily identify true patterns. I know that because I studied statistics. Don't laugh. It's very interesting. All right, let's do the back now. That's actually gone quite well, but much better than I expected. It worries me because there's a mark in this opal which I saw at the front, so if it cracks it will not surprise me in the slightest, but for the time being seems to be okay. There we go. Oh, hello there, Ian. Good to see you, mate. I saw you commented and then I just looked up. I'm going, there's going to be another like there for sure. Thank you, mate.
I need you to know that you talk to your viewers exactly like you talk to the magpies. Because I genuinely thought the magpies had joined you and I got really excited.
Okay. All right. So, my fellow magpies, I sure hope you have a sports team by the name of Magpie. The good thing about doing my live streams here is I have my own peanut gallery that just comes along and says whatever they want. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get that to not crack the opal. That is the whole subtlety here. I think that'll work. Right. If worst comes to worst, we can keep that. We can keep this piece here, because you can see it's quite different on one side and compared to the other. Right. So I'm just looking at it. I'm okay with it being a little bit freeform, but I at least want it to pay lip service to being a cab. So just rolling the back in a bit. Isn't that funny? I did all that suspense for the other one. Nothing. No suspense for this guy, just precious opal all the way. It's the way the cookie crumbles with these opal gigs. Right. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. Let's have a look at it. I really like that one. I mean, these are not necessarily those amazing, luxurious opals that you see in the stores. But I don't want to be known for that anyway. Like, I don't want to be known for that. These opals, they have character. And opal with character, cheap, we're not throwing the rock away, we're not wasting what the miners did. I mean, there's so much to like about it. So I'll just move my arm back in. Now I'm going to go in and grab a scale. So brief pause while I adjust my accoutrements. Okay guys, did you miss me? Just trying to find... There it is, nice little scale here. Now, whilst I was zoomed away from what was going on here, I noticed a few little issues that are going on. One is that my water collection tray is overflowing, so I'm just going to quickly do something about that before we have a biblical flood. Okay, I think that'll do it. I didn't need to do that much. That'll keep us out of trouble for at least an hour. I don't think I can cut opals for an hour, so I think we win. Alright, so here's my scale. Ta-da! We'll zoom out a bit. And we'll turn the water off just briefly, because it's electronic. So we'll get this stone out and I'll give it a bit of a dry. The cool thing about this is this particular scale has got all the units on it. So what I'll do is I'll cycle through the units once I've figured out what we've got. Just giving the stone a dry so that we're getting its dry weight. It's not going to be a perfect dry weight, of course, but it'll be somewhere in the order. Especially considering there'll still be a little bit of water that'll be flicking around. So let's see if we can get flat and level is one of the other issues. So on, that's on, there we go. Good. We are in grams at the moment. So what is it in grams? 18.27. So that's almost 100 carats, just so that you know. So let's go to units. What's that? Just checking. I don't know what that unit is. We'll move on to another unit. Ounces. All right. People will know what ounces are. That's in carats. What have you done? No, that's in ounces. Okay. 0.645 ounces. Does that make sense to anybody? Hope it does. Just making sure it's still on zero. Yes, units. Let's move it to carats. It'll be sitting around the 80 carats range. 91.45 carats. So this is a 91.45 carat stone. Right. So let's just use our very, very rough measuring tool. I can see that it is roughly 4 centimeters that way, 3 centimeters that way, and 1 centimeter that way. So 1,200 cubic millimeters over 18 grams. So it is roughly 1.5 grams per cubic centimeter, I think. That was just done in my head, so please don't judge me. All right, so let's go and give it a bit of a cut. So what did we say it was? It was 91 carats, didn't we? I'll write that down. I'll make sure of that, actually. Pop that down again. And I might weigh it on a... Okay, so tear it. Then 91.35 is what it says. And I'll put it onto a more level surface and make sure. There. 92.3. 92.3. So that's what it says when it's on a level surface. So I think we're going to say 92.3 is our number. Let's give this one a proper cutting and see what we get. Water on. So first things first, let's just give this one a nice surface here. Okay, I think I can see already how it's going to face. Let's try. My goodness. We've got... Have a look at... Let's just zoom in here. See if you can see this. So if we just go down here. There you go, can you see that? Nice little bit of green just there. So I think I know which way it's going to face, and it's going to be a monster if I understand the gem correctly. Whoop, don't do that too many times. Right. What I'll do is I'll cut this piece off because it's awkward and we might be able to learn something. Right. Well, this will be interesting to people who've never seen Opal before, because this does not surprise me, but it might surprise you. Look at that. Zoom right in, have a good look at it. So, I've seen this plenty of times. For whatever reason, the Opal sits in situ and the outside of it bleaches, or alternately the inside goes black. I don't know which it is. But here is the smaller piece we just cut off. Let's experiment with this piece and see what we can find. Zoom in a little bit. Now naturally this black background or backdrop for the Opal is very good, provided that there's colour within it. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Now bearing in mind there is no guarantee. I can't just wave a magic wand and turn it into awesome Opal. The Opal will do what it wants, not what I want. Much. What I'm doing at the moment is creating several different angles to see if there's any angle which is optimal for this particular Opal. I like to call it a poor man's facet. Sorry, what I can see here, this is colour in one direction. That little band you can see there that's going through it, that is most certainly colour. I just want to know what direction the colour comes from. I'm going to angle it deliberately, see if I can get that colour to happen. I'm going to try angling it from the bottom. Right. At least that's easier to work with. Zoom out a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Is that colour? I do believe it might be. So from the bottom. See what we get from this angle. What? I can't even, I'm not trying to obscure it deliberately. Okay. Let's go from that side. Up. Alright, let's try this side then. I think that's the side. Let me see. Just need a small indication of colour. Don't care how small, I just want one. Is that it? The reason is there is colour here, I know it, so I just have to find out what direction to get the colour to come from. Okay, I'm just going to try and... I think it's this side, but it's only a hunch. There's no real... no good evidence of anything, really. Let me have a look. There, that's that side. Now I need to know, remember what side that is. So that's a purple. I'll just... okay, good. Let's have a look at this. So I know that the colour runs parallel to that. Okay. Alright, let's zoom in here. Have a look here. So you can see those dark lines. There's one at the top here, there's one at the bottom, and I can't tell you which one I just cut through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very gently just go through here. I think, well, look, I'll just do this side and you'll see. I have to go the other way. Cinematics be damned. I don't want it to be this side that it faces on. I want it to face on something, I think. Okay, so the risk I'm taking here, is I think that if I angle the stone this way, let's zoom in again, you can see the colour. Well, I can see the colour anyway. We'll try and get it to zoom in. Yeah, so the colour, you can see it on that kind of an angle. That is quite an extreme angle considering where we're at. Do I dare just cut a thin slither and test that angle out? Because if I don't, you probably should not make assumptions with a stone this big, because I'm not joking, if it's a good opal, it's worth tens of thousands of dollars. I'm not saying it is. It's very unlikely this will be worth tens of thousands of dollars, just saying. But you should probably cut on the assumption that it is going to be worth that much, and just know in your head that probably won't be. Look at that. Okay, so we... Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's facing down that direction. Right, let's do what we can with the sand. Let's just carve the sand away. That might give us a good insight into the direction the stone cuts too, so that's good. So I had no option but to cut that sand away. But what I can do now is I can just gently angle it up and gently angle it down on both sides here and see what it does. What have we got? We've definitely got a stone that angles this way. Becoming more and more of a beacon every time I... My goodness. What does that do? Trouble is that where it's done that is where the sand was. I'm going to have to cut that bit off. So we'll do that now. That's annoying because that's a nice bit. And that gives me an idea of how to play this because we're going right into the black. So it hits the colour just before we go black. So let's just give this one a bit of it. Just angle this ever so slightly. All I want to know is, will this face from the top, or is it only going to face from the side? If it's going to face from the side, what I'm probably better off doing is just literally carving it into thin slices. Needless to say, it's not as valuable that way, but let's quickly get that bit out of their way. should make it a vote. Whoop, don't drop it. Okay, so what I'm going to ask myself the question is, okay, hello there, collaboration of curiosity, or Adele. What I'm thinking of doing is, I think I'll slice it. Actually, I'll also get this bit off. No. It's quite taxing actually, especially when there's a bit of pressure on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this next bit off here at this point because there's sand. I'm okay. Alright, here we go. No, come on. I think it's done something to my... Ugh. Quite tiring. There we go. Let's have a look at you. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so there's something nice in there. Definitely something nice. So let's just have a quick look at that from here. Alright, so this is an issue of facing. Let's see if I can get this right. It's still not giving up its secrets. It's being very stubborn. I think I'm getting something. Here we go. How's that, huh? You have to smooth it like this anyway. Okay, just so you know, that's too far. Although there is a piece of blue going straight in there. Let's try and... I think it's that side, so let's try. This is a very tough call. I don't know. When I was cutting it before, it was just not giving its secrets away. So I think it's a sidebar. Let's have a look. Can I go under? First things first, we'll just go this way. Oh, really, that way? Okay, so if I do that, what will you do? That's a bit sneaky. All right, well, let's just see what happens. If I cut that bit down, And I'm no closer to knowing. So let's have a look at... So this part here does that. This part here does that. Hopefully I'm onto something here. Yes, I am. Got to be careful because it's very easy to overshoot that colour. It's very thin. At least I can say now, it wasn't that I was wrong, it was I overshot the colour. Every cloud has a silver lining. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carve this from here to here because of that. Hopefully we'll get some extra guidance from doing this. About it's 90 carats now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the sound of the blade not liking me. So I think I've turned this blade into a smouldering pile of metal. Ugh. It's quite taxing doing this. Ugh. Finally. I grow old. Shall I wear my trousers rolled? Alright, let's have a look at this. Colour is in there. Have a look at that. Yeah. Just because I make it do that a Dremel's never done before. Should be thanking me, shouldn't it? Yeah. Should be thanking me. Should be a thankful Dremel. Yeah. Right. So there's just a hint of green in there. So let me just, oh, okay. I think if I go like that, let's see what happens. Does that work? Or does the green suddenly decide to disappear? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to find out. No, you're ridiculous. Okay, let's cut you this way. Complain all you want, Dremel. I'm not changing. Right. How's that? Anything there? No. Oh, let's have a look at his cider. What do we get? Anything? Not a sausage. Is that any better? Let's angle it towards this way. Angle it away. Okay, this thing's officially taunting me now. I'll show you this in a second. Have a look at that. Can you see that green glimmer right in the middle of the darn thing? Right in the middle. So I'm going to try angling it just slightly away, see how much I can get away with angling it. If I angle it away like that, what happens? The $60 million question is, bearing in mind that that actually curves down like that, will it retain its greenness if I cut into the bar like that? If not, I have an idea, but I think I might have to call this one the 90 carat Albatross. Okay, let me have a look. No, we haven't gotten to that point yet, have we? So, oh gee. Okay. What happens if I do that? Ah, really? Discover one thing about it, it doesn't like being called an albatross. Right, so. So, got that angle there, so how do I get it to that angle? Keep cutting like that, right? Is that right? Keep cutting it flat that way. Just move forward a little bit. Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? There you go. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. You know what? I don't care what this opal looks like. I'm charging $1 million for it. With my crossbow, I shot that albatross. Okay, so you can see that, can't you? You can see the green. What I'm doing is I'm just slightly angling it away and on 2 axes. I'm going to keep going with that. Just angle it away like that and then angle it away like so. I haven't lost you, have I? No, I haven't lost you. Not yet. Anyway. Who cut opals for a living? Right. Temporarily lost sight of the bloody thing. Is that better? Are we back in sight yet? Come on, you can do this. I don't think I can go any further. Right. You can't see what I see, can you? Let's have a look. There it is. It's just sitting there. Just trying to... It's just sitting there. It's basically like doing the opal equivalent of just sitting and smirking at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carve into the opal from the top of it. Zoom out a bit for you. About there. Ah. It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man. Okay, here we go. So I've got 2 opals that I'm going for at the moment. This one here. I'm making some progress on it. I don't know. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right. So, it's just... Okay. See there? From there to there, right. I can see how it's kind of developing, right. So there, like so, I reckon. Please be right. Yeah, baby, yeah, okay. All right. Can you see that? So, what I'm doing is I'm carving away the black, and underneath the black is the green. So long as I'm not too gung-ho with my carving away of the black, I should be able to do it. So have a look at that. Okay. So, look at that. All right. Now I've got to be careful. Whoop. Be careful. I said careful. So I'm betting that basically if I keep carving this stone until we get to the... So that black outline is where the colour starts, right? And I'm going to have to carve the black out of it. This is a highly unusual procedure for opal cutting even. Right, so seeing I know what I'm doing now, I guarantee you, if this works out, it's worth destroying a Dremel for. Here we go. There's that. So, how much of this stone do I need to keep? What I might do, it's a bit of a risk, but I think it's not that much of a risk. I'm going to slice it along here, because that gives us a stone that's far easier to work with. Earlier on, I wouldn't have believed I was doing this kind of thing. But at least I know where the... Well, I think I know where the opal's headed, so... Now, if I've cut a perfectly viable opal in half, that's okay.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Do you happen to have a food blender or only a circuit board blender?
Well, my stick blender is in the garage, but you might not want to use it.
No, I know. So only circuit board blenders?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we have like a beater?
Yeah.
Where?
In the cupboard somewhere. I don't know.
I'll find it.
Okay, hang on. So my opal grinder is now producing something that looks somewhat like seagull shit. Okay. Is that good luck, I wonder? Oh my giddy aunt. Look at that. I don't know if I'm going to say I made a mistake or not. I don't know what to say, other than wow. Who'd have thought that? So which one? Let's just... This is a smaller one, so I'll see if I can quickly get through to that colour, see what it looks like. From him. Yeah, bearing in mind when I contacted the guy, he said, yeah, I've just got some rubbish for you if you want it, mate. Can you believe that? I'm still calling it the Albatross. Be nice to know if this cuts from that side. I'm taking a little bit of a risk with this stone just to see if it does do the cutting from that side. If it does, all well and good. Be nice if it remained 90 carats. Okay, can you see all, like, there's a lot of bling starting to come off this. Oh my. If it keeps going like this, I can guarantee you this is the most expensive stone I've ever cut, and I've still got a bigger one to do. It's not just green, it's royal green. It's amazing. So there's the blue sitting there and the green's just flashing through on top of it. Unbelievable. I'm just curious, I don't know if the green's actually going to show through unless you go on the side. Yeah, you've got to be careful about how you present that green. I'm glad I cut this one first. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm actually at the part where I shaped the bottom part of the stone. And there's no guarantee it's not going to come up good on this side either. Here we go. I'm sorry to disappoint, but once I'm done with this stone, I don't think I can do the other one tonight. We know it's there. It's a bit of a cliffhanger, I know, but like, man, I'm getting tired. I don't want to make a mistake on this other one. I'm just telling you now so that you don't get upset. Ah, dear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a, not quite a standard cab, but I'm going to do a shape that's somewhere in the order of something that I would want to wear. Because I don't know if you saw earlier on, but I showed how to get some gold out of circuit boards. So I'm going to be possibly turning this into a ring of my own design. Bit of an ambitious project, but yeah. Why ever not? Look at that. What I'm doing now is I'm slightly refacing the stone so that that angle is showing, because that's clearly the best angle for it. Yes, it is nerve-wracking rubbing the face of a obviously really good stone. Okay, the fact that it faces this way can be considered a bit of a snafu, but it's okay. It will mean that some of the stone will lose its volume, but that's all right. You're better off having a brighter stone that's smaller than a bigger stone that's just a no plan. Admittedly, this is the biggest trading stone I've ever used. Where are we? Right, so there as well. Turn better. And what you're trying to do. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so try and keep it down like that. Try and keep it like that. Carve that bit away. Yikes. Right. Have I decided that that is the angle? I think I have. It lies flat like that, is that okay? It really wants to be upright like that, doesn't it? But we'll keep it like that. We'll try and make it something like that, yeah. Yeah, you'll survive. It'll be all right, little Opal. It'll be fine. So. It wants to sit up a little bit more than what I'm doing for it, so, but like, you know, it's got to be reasonable. I can't just carve the whole thing away. Right, I'm just assuming that's the angle. You can then carve back like so. It really makes you think many dimensionally. I was a GIS analyst in another life. So we've got it like that. Opals can be stubborn little buggers, that's why they're worth so much. Well, that's a surprise. What do we do now? Unbelievable. If anything, that's brighter than the other one. So we've got this side doing that. We've got that side doing that. Unbelievable. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it into a double-sided cab before it, you know, shines royal gold or something. Got to finish this stone off before it does something astounding. Because of course it does that. Anyone interested in buying colourless junk, Opal? And remember, this is the crap one. This is the small one. So I'm finishing things off now. I'm just going to bring the ends in. Going to turn it into a cab shape of some description, even though each twist and turn just creates another. Yeah, of course it did. Okay. Sorry, it just drew up another color at me. All right, that's what we're going to keep it as. It could be, like, we'll shine it up a bit. But man, look at it. Hey, I've got the scale there. Where's that darn scale? Come back here. Turn that off. Right. So put it over here, scale on. We'll have it in carats. What have we got? 4.35 carats. The small one, 4.35 carats. The small one is 4.35 carats. If you're interested, go and Google black opal at 4.35 carats. Now, admittedly, the colour's not all there. But that's an astonishment. I'm zooming out so you can see. There it is, just sitting on the scale. Unbelievable. I'm quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm stunned. I did not expect that. I expected maybe something to carve off the side of it or something like that. I did not expect a beautiful iridescent green to just jump out of it. It is a beautiful rock. It might be a little bit too dark. That's my criticism of it. Bit too dark with a white patch in the middle. Don't know quite what to do with that. But, I mean, gee. You can't ask for any better than that. Like, from a piece of random potch that someone didn't want. I know. Okay, so, do you want to see Gilly? I'll show you. It's not showing off its secrets, is it? Let me see if I can get it. There we go. There you are. Look at that. Blue in there, green in there. Blue there, blue there, blue there. Bit of green here. And that, yeah, and Adele's right. This is from a piece of rubbish. So yeah, that's yeah. I might not sell that one, depending. If I'm poor, I'll sell it. But I feel like that I've got a piece of silver / gold / a lot of things from my first efforts of recovering metal from circuit boards. I'm thinking that stone is the one. That stone is the one that I'll use to make into a ring, I think. And just to put it into perspective, there's the piece that's left over. And that's what we consider to be the good piece.
If you see vomit cubes in the freezer, don't throw them out. They are mango ice blocks. It's just the brown sugar made everything look awful.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. Yeah. So they're very concerned with their vomit cubes inside. But so tomorrow I'll be cutting this piece. I'll show you some more features of this piece. Look at that, just there. Yep. That's what we cook in this household. I don't know what you do. Anyway, I'm putting that down. And just, yes, amazing. So, I don't know what you're doing for the rest of the night, but I'm thinking I'm going to go and, you know, if it was purple, I'd be a bit disappointed. It's blue, and it's a nice royal blue. Purple's a cheaper colour, so you can get purple sometimes. But yeah, on top of that green, there's a wave of blue. You can see that. So you can see the wave of green that's sitting there on underneath the blue there, and there's some royal blue that's just sitting where that break is. There's some more green sitting around the break. I mean, honestly. Oh, don't worry. Look, the fact of the matter is, it's like wine, isn't it? Like, there's some sky blue there, which is actually green blue. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's also waste. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a metaphor for life or something, isn't it? Keep trying. Like, yeah, at the beginning of this stream, I was saying, you know, we should get one of those stupid inspirational posters. Yeah. You're right. That's exactly right. It's just lovely. It's just amazing. And I'm like, sometimes you just feel honored to cut opals when you get stuff like that. By the way, just this piece is from the same package. So yeah. Yeah, we'll have an inspirational poster, like, you know, death, it's coming. I don't know. Yeah, we've got plenty more of that. Where it came from. I think I've gone well over time, so I better just finish things up quickly, but we'll have a look at these birds.
Talk for cash so I can pay for my psychiatrist appointment. Okay.
Right.
Or a donation to charity. That also works.
Still streaming here.
I'm sorry, I'm bored. What do you want for Christmas, Dad?
I got one now.
You got
Opals?
one? Opals. I'll show you how to buy the opals when we go to the website. I'll show you. Actually, no. We're going to both sit down and buy a bunch of opals for Dad. Sorry, Dad. This is not a surprise.
What was that? What was that?
I'll show you how to buy good ones.
What was that? It's okay. I think I went and got a sensitive feather and she's really not happy.
Hang on. I'll think of something better, but I just don't really have anything I want.
She's all right. The rule is if you hit a feather that's sensitive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very uninteresting. I have all of.
If you hit a feather that's sensitive, you're allowed to have a look. She didn't really bite that hard, but she's going, no, you have one chance with me and then you blow it.
Well, but like I don't know. I don't really have anything I want. Maybe headphones actually. Like cheap headphones for like.
Nope.
Yeah. Non-Bluetooth.
Okay. Fine then. Be that way. I'll be over here.
Well, because Bluetooth one thing charging.
Well, she's right to have trust issues with me. Like, I'm hopeless at those pin feathers.
Yeah.
Come here.
And also,
come on.
You can find them by the wire.
I'll let you out.
I'm assuming that you wouldn't mind if I was...
I'll let you out. Come on.
I wouldn't mind, no. But since I've moved to this... Oh, actually, Huey on pens.
Oh, we're all sassy today. Come on. Out you get. Come on.
And
come on.
The nibs... Well, like, you could just get the nibs. Because the nibs
yeah,
are
come on. Come on.
Not very quickly, but like... Yeah. But like,
Are we right?
I moved completely to digital, but I don't mind drawing. It's just digital's easier, quicker, and better.
Oh yeah, Natural Forage. They absolutely love this stuff. So I think Max might have a crack at that.
And HDMI to USB cable.
I may have even... I was considering starting the stream by going out and grabbing some. Yeah, you might not know, but oh, what, really? Are you okay?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you may not know, but I start the morning.
But no.
I go for a walk with my girlfriend, and then I hack her tree down and put it in their cage. Believe it or not, I did that very at the start. If you have a look at my videos, I think it's called Cockatoo Diet or something. It's in my long videos, and they've got like 5 views or something. Yeah, it just did not. I put a lot of effort in those videos too, and in the end, it was just like, whoa. In the end, it was like, do a 5-second short, and that gets 1 million billion views. Go wherever the algorithm goes, man. I also have that 10 trust tips or whatever else. I'll do another 10 of video. You can do what you like. This is technically a Melaleuca, but it's also... Oh, grab a piece. It's a Melaleuca, so it's a paper bark, but it's also very spiky. So it's like a prickly Moses, if you know one of those. Do you want that? Fortunately, the property outside my house is owned by Sydney Water, and they hire arborists in, and they just cut down a huge amount of this stuff. So I'm going to go out later on and I'm going to collect it and just seal it in a container, because this is clearly the most successful plant that I've collected for them thus far. I usually get casuarinas for them. Yeah, there's plenty out there. So the reason why he's absolutely loving this one, because the guy had a pair of secateurs on an extension, and he was cutting right above the pathway. Fleeing? What are we doing? It's down the bottom there, mate. The bottom. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you. Oh, what the?
Hey, take the camera that way.
Yep. Yeah, no worries. That bit. That's the bit you want. Was that too difficult, Max? No. But you see, because I know what he wants, I can simply go there with some secateurs, just pick them all off. Yeah, he is. Don't worry, Loki had exactly the same thing. If you have a look in there, that's exactly the same stuff. As a matter of fact, this thing that he's attacking is actually on Loki's cage. I put it on the cage with the sticks there so they pull them through. Gives them something to do. Yeah, that's right. And we'll zoom in on them. This is the thing that he's eating. What a hopeless camera I've got there. There you go. That's what it looks like. So I'm just looking in there and Loki's suddenly realised, hang on, there's something here. Let me just get that for you, mate. There's nothing there, mate. Let me go here, this one. There you are, Loki. That's what you want. I bet you there's nectar in them. Because see how they're just going into the flowers? All right, no cameras. I'll get some scissors, I'll fix it up for you. Hang on, there's some scissors over here. It's all right, I'm just doing this. That makes it easy. There you go, Loki. And then I can pop this into his spare tray, like that. I'm going to pop this into here like that. Make it like a nice little decoration thing. Yeah, it's all right. I've got it all under control, mate. All under control. Watch, mate. Will you be my Valentine?
Oh, no, that's still a much bigger.
No, that's a no. I'll get my own, thank you very much. Well, open the door. Yeah, it's fine. Are you regretting your decisions now? What are you doing? It's like a kindergarten kid. Oh, well. See, I know. Well, Pony, how are you feeling? I think Pony's ready to lay another egg. Come here. Well, I think that's the end of the stream. Oh boy. Quite an exciting stream. And next time we see those birds, they'll have like 1,000,000 billion little bits of branch for them to eat. Yeah. Basically, every time I change this bedding, it's all right. It's okay. There you go. It's just this. I found a roll of black cloth. I'll show it to you. It was just the local council threw it out, and so I've been using that for their bedding. So it seems to work out quite well. It's quite comfortable for her. If you see some of the hilarious videos on pigeons and their capacity to make nests, is barely a nest, really. Anyway, here's me face, Aussie man. I hope you enjoyed the stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you did, like and subscribe on the way out. I think that's all I've got for you. I'm exhausted. Hopefully, it might not be tomorrow, but whenever it is, we'll try and get that other Opal done. I'm going to have to repair my equipment. The thing was starting to really protest pretty hard, so I'm going to have to at least change the blade. At any rate, I think that's all I've got for you. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Dr. Phil out. Good night, Adele.